Yo, they really ended my stream, bro. We was getting too lit for him, bro. They really ended my stream. Yo, that's crazy. They really ended my stream. Y'all really gonna do me like that, bro? Hold on, man. I can't believe they really ended my stream. We was getting too lit for them, so they ended my stream. That's crazy. Y'all, they really ended my stream. That's crazy. We was getting too lit for them, so they ended my stream. That's wild. Why they do me like that, bro? Y'all tell me why they do me like that, man. They really ended my stream. I don't know why they do me like that. We was getting too lit, so they ended my shit, man. That's crazy. Yo, they really did me like that. I don't know why they hating, man. YouTube hating on me, man. They ended my stuff, bro. I don't know why they did me like that, to be honest. They was just hating, man. They was really hating on them, bro. I don't know why he did me like that, man. It's probably because the music. I ain't gonna cap. I know. It was probably just because the music, I guess. You know, the music. I'm pretty sure it's because of the music. We was getting too late for them boys, so they had to end my stream. That's crazy, YouTube. Why you doing me like that, man? YouTube, you didn't have to do me like that. YouTube, you didn't have to do me like that, man. YouTube, you didn't do me like that, man. You didn't do me like that, YouTube. It didn't even give me a reason why. It didn't even give me a reason why they ended my stuff, to be honest. It just said they ended it. It didn't even give me a reason why they ended it. That's the crazy thing. They just ended my stuff. That's crazy. We might just have to watch a scary video. I'm not even gonna cap. You trying to watch a scary video still, man? Cause I think we was getting too turned for these boys that they ended my stream. I don't know why they would do me like that, but they did. They be hating, man. They be hating. They really be hating on the boy. They had to end my stream. I don't know why they did me like that. What am I doing? Get that off. Get that off. Get that off. Facts. That's crazy. They really had to end my stream like that because I was getting too lit for them. But let's watch a scary video for these boys real quick. Let's see. I'm about to watch a scary
This
video real
happened
quick.
in 2018 when I was 16.
Alright, bet.
My
Let's
mom
get into
decided
it,
to have a
man.
party in her new house that she bought recently. I know it's a bit strange to have a party for that reason, but my mom didn't think that way.
You
After
still be
about 2
playing with
hours
your
within the
boy.
party, I decided to go for a walk. It was quite dark since it was 12 a.m., but I always
But we
love
back
going
in
out for a
action.
walk during the night.
We still gonna turn up for you.
It is usually so silent. You can hear the calming sounds of nature. I was walking for a while, so I decided to go back to the house.
Why
While I
you
was
just turn
walking
around?
back, the tall street lights in the neighborhood.
Oh God,
shone
bro!
down on my
What?
window.
They play with me like.
It became so dark, I couldn't even see my hands. When my vision adapted to the dark, I was able to see.
They didn't even give me a
enough to go
reason
back
why,
home.
but the video's still up. That's the
I took
thing.
a
They didn't
fast
give me
route,
why like
went into another
they
street,
stopped it.
and
I'm
there
pretty
I
sure it's
saw
because of the
garage,
music. I'm pretty sure.
wide open,
Not even gonna
with
lie to y'all.
sounds coming from it.
Pretty sure it's because of the
Being an
music, bro.
adventurous kid, I decided to go inside. When I got closer, it seemed empty. I couldn't see anything in it since it was pitch black. I went in. I saw a man sitting there. I thought it was my imagination, so I asked if anybody was there. The sound suddenly stopped, but nothing happened. I didn't care if there was anyone inside that garage. I got out.
Why you just
and
walking in
started to
random
walk
people's
back home.
garages?
After about 10 minutes, I heard footsteps behind me. Fast footsteps. I was scared, so I yelled. While
You know that's
running,
like how
I
like
looked
you
back to
taking
see a
out you
man
take out the
around
trash.
his 40s,
and it's
shabby
dark.
clothes and a bald head, running behind me. At that point, he looked monstrous, a hideous creature. He had a female head in his hand, and he was screaming at me, telling me that it was his new doll.
Wow.
He was getting closer with each step, and right before he was
Bro, you
able to catch
slow,
me,
bro.
he fell. When I looked back again, he was gone. Somehow,
You see that
with
blood
all
on the
that
ground?
stress, I didn't even realize I came back home. My dad saw me panting. He asked me what's wrong, and when I told him what happened, he didn't believe me. I am 20 now, and I still think what could have happened if he didn't fail.
Yo, that was a good one. I'm not even gonna lie. But why are you just walking in people's garages though? Why are you just walking in random people's garages? Where we do that at? Like, where we do that at, y'all? Just walking in random people's garages and stuff? These are true stories right here. Like, for real, like, bro, like,
for my grandma
hey,
weekend.
I'm just walking by, I saw you in your
Some
garage
church
just sitting down,
mass.
so I'm just gonna say hello. The
I was
fuck?
sleeping
Like,
in the
what?
guest bedroom next to her room.
What is this problem?
The guest bedroom always had 2 twin beds inside of it that my brother and I would sleep in when we had sleepovers at her house.
Like, people just need to
I
mind
took
their
the bed
business.
next to the window, but before
He
getting
got
into
this off
bed,
Google
I checked
Google
all the
search.
doors, making sure they were locked. When I did get into bed, it was early, and I didn't actually go to sleep for a while. There wasn't much to do at my grandma's house. I was just on my phone for an hour or two, watching videos, texting people, whatever. That's when I thought I could start hearing someone's voice outside. It sounded like a woman's voice, saying hello. I left the bedroom and inched my way closer to the front door, moving slow because I was trying to listen.
Hello.
It was a woman's voice, just going hello like every 10 seconds. As I got closer to the front door, I realized that's where it seemed to be coming from. My grandma's door doesn't have a peephole, but the windows in her dining room gave a clear view of the front porch, so I went over to that window to attempt to get a view of who was out there. I tried peeking my head in between the plastic blinds without making it obvious, but I guess I didn't do a good job of that, because when I looked, I did see a woman on my grandma's stoop, and she was looking right at me, as if she knew I was going to be looking through those blinds. Once again, she said hello, with some freakish smile on her face. This woman was older, but don't picture her as some innocent-looking, small old lady. She looked like she was maybe late 50s, early 60s, and something about her face just skeeved me out. I moved away from the window and thought, maybe it was one of my grandma's friends. It was midnight, though. Why would anyone come to the door this late?
Why are you checking your window at midnight? Man, just let them niggas knock.
Why was she just
Take
standing
your
there
ass to
going
bed.
hello over and over? I was genuinely unsettled. I just went back to the guest bedroom and shut the door. Now with the door shut as opposed to before, I couldn't hear that woman anymore. Maybe it was that, or she just decided to leave. I started texting everyone about it, my sisters, my friends, telling them how bizarre it was. But a good amount of time passed in silence, and I was starting to calm down. My sisters were telling me to call Grandma, but there was a 0% chance she was awake, and she barely ever even checked her cell phone anyway.
If you at your where your grandma at 12 o'clock at night?
Something broke the silence.
Your grandma partying?
A banging
His grandma must be
window.
partying, y'all.
Not a knocking or tapping, banging. I felt that fierce pain in my chest area as my body entered that fight or flight mode. Shortly after the banging stopped, I heard that familiar voice say hello. With that boost of adrenaline, I guess I had the extra confidence to grab the blind and push it up. There I was, face to face with this horrifying older lady, with only a thin layer of glass between us. I screamed at her smiling, gross face, "I'm calling the cops." I pulled the blind back down and ran back outside to the living room. I looked around the house, then ran upstairs to box myself into the upstairs guest bedroom. I didn't want to actually call the cops.
Why?
I wanted
Why
to
didn't
just
you?
wait it out. I crawled into the bed in the upstairs guest bedroom and tucked myself under the covers. A couple hours later, I was still awake, and I finally only then went back downstairs to look outside each window. That freaky old lady seemed to be gone. The next morning, I called my grandma and told her what happened. She started yelling into the phone, clearly panicking and distressed. She told me how a few days earlier, she was being watched in the grocery store by some woman
Oh God, bro,
older
like
than her, who just
he
kept
at his grandma's
smiling
house,
at
but
her
his
for no
grandma's house,
reason.
but his grandma not home at
I
12
told her to
o'clock.
calm down.
How old is your
I didn't
grandma?
entirely know whether to correlate the two or not.
Like, make it make
When
sense to
we
me.
eventually got off the phone with each other, I did have to give it a second thought.
Like, for
My grandma's
real, like,
75, and she has lost a bit of her wits.
Your grandma's
so I do have to take
75.
some of the things she says with a
so
grain
she
of
was
salt.
gone at 12 o'clock at night,
The
and
way
you
she
not
yelled
worried?
into the phone about the woman in the store really gave me the chills. And I still wonder if it could have been the same person.
So is that your grandma's house right there? Like, he crazy. Like,
My name is Nicholas.
I'm just gonna let somebody
I'm
knock
a
at 12 o'clock at
freshman
night.
University, which doesn't exactly sit in the safest area. I just went through a breakup with my first girlfriend, so I started getting back into the
Oh,
online
that's so
dating scene.
sad. Online
I
dating.
was using the app Hinge when I found some blonde girl named Stephanie who I really connected with. She also went to Syracuse. We both like to read.
You was in
movies,
Syracuse, New York,
we had
bro?
the same sense of humor. I suggested we go on a movie date, and she said she'd love to. She told me to meet her at some specific point near campus, and she'd pick me up. So, around 9 o'clock,
You ain't got
I
no
waited
whip,
at some
bro?
corner of a normal neighborhood block, waiting for Stephanie. She asked me to share my location with her, and so I did. A few minutes later, I saw a car turn down the street and start approaching me. Then it stopped in front of me, and the driver rolled down the window. It wasn't Stephanie, though, but some old random guy.
He must have
Asked
some
what I was
tints.
doing alone out here.
He must
Which
have
was
limo
certainly weird
tints. You
first
can't
of all.
see
Then I
who
said
it
I was
is.
waiting for someone. He asked if I was waiting for Stephanie, and I said, yeah, how'd you know? He said he was Stephanie's father, and told me to hop in so he could give me a ride to her. I
Now,
took
why
a
would
good
they
look
do
at
that?
him, and he looked a little old to be her father, to be honest. I'm no idiot when it comes to sketchy situations, so I said in a firm voice, why didn't you tell me you'd be picking me up? He claimed he didn't trust a random guy.
Oh,
who
I
opened
was
the
in
door
New York.
and wanted to meet me first.
I was in New York for like 2 years.
Took another
Syracuse
good
and
look
all
at the
that.
man and didn't say anything.
I went to the Syracuse
Simply
Mall.
started walking away in the opposite
Syracuse
direction
Mall, it's
from where
like
his car
3
was
stories, yo. Like,
facing. I
what?
started yelling, "Hey, hey!" Sounded
3
surprised
stories.
that I was just walking away like that. But I've
That
heard way
mall
too
was
many
lit.
kidnapping
I'm not even gonna
stories to know
cap.
where this could potentially go.
I'll go back to Syracuse
I
just
heard
to
the
go to
guy's
that
car
mall.
moving,
I
and
went to
turned
some
make sure
clubs
he
out
wasn't
there as
doing a
well.
U-turn
Like,
to
it's
follow
lit.
me.
Like, there's this little
I made
club.
the side
It's like
road, and
downtown.
drove
It's like
straight and turned
you
left
go
out
in.
of
It's like
sight.
underground.
I continued
It's
walking
lit.
down
Now you
the
gonna cap.
towards
It's lit.
campus. I got to the corner of the block. I was just about to make a turn.
You dab
I
on
noticed
him,
what
bro.
was pretty
You
sure
already
to be
know.
the same car the man was driving, just parked on the side of the road with the light shut off. I briefly tried looking into the window as I passed, but the glass
But
was
you
tinted.
know what mall I'm talking about?
I tried not making it obvious that I was suspicious and continued walking. I got a text from this so-called Stephanie person saying, "Why didn't you get in the car with my dad?" I ignored the text and continued walking. I kept looking back to see if the car would move. When I got to an intersection in the road, I turned right and then full-on booked it in the direction of campus. Surprisingly, I wasn't followed. I made it back to campus out of breath and started walking to my dorm building.
Yeah, that mall.
Like
I'm telling that mall lit.
following me, though.
Like,
I thought
they
maybe
got
I
a
was
lot
being
of stuff
paranoid,
in that mall.
but when I heard a piece of broken glass being kicked by someone's shoe, I knew
I even
was
went to
being
Niagara
attacked.
Falls too.
I made a point of ducking down behind a van. and
You
stopping
do?
To give me time to listen.
Like that,
to what the
I
police
went to that
were
club a
about.
lot. Like,
They were a few cars away from me.
stay there till 3, 2 o'clock in the
I
morning.
stopped
Like,
sharing my location with Stephanie, or should I say that man. I saw him. It was that old man. He was approaching from between 2 cars across from me. He yelled something that I didn't fully
yeah, I remember I went there
understand.
with
It
my
sounded like he said, "Come
one of my
back and I'll
friends
take you
and shit,
to-"
right? And
He had to be like 60.
It was
something,
21 and
so
over,
he'd
right?
Catch me if I sprinted.
so they get in.
I lost.
But
him
then this
easily
dumb
one day.
nigga want to be like,
I made
oh,
that
I'm not
time
21.
My
Why
roommate
would you
was
say
asleep,
that
but I
shit
didn't
if
know
you
what to do.
already in the club?
When I laid
bro?
my
Like,
bed, I got another text from that man.
that's what
I
I.
was shocked.
And we had to leave and go
He
to
said,
some
"You're a
whack
little
ass
piece of
club.
fucking shit.
It was
Lucky you
like,
got away.
I don't even
would've
want to
strangled
talk
you
about
with
it,
my
bro. I
ass."
was mad as shit. Like, why would you
Still have
say
the
something
screenshot.
if you already
Replied
in the
saying
club? We
thanks for
going
the
downstairs and you
going
want to
straight
blurt
to the
out you're not
police, and I
21.
blocked his number. I still have the conversation saved as evidence, and I plan on going to the police with it eventually. Hopefully they are able to do something about it. When I was 18, I had a side job as a part-time janitor at my high school over the summer. I would work sometimes days and sometimes nights, anywhere from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m., depending on how much money I needed. Oftentimes, I would be left to lock up the building when the older janitors have left. This was a time before the high school had cameras installed in every single hallway. So one night, one of my superiors, Tom, had to leave early, meaning I'd be finishing up the rest of my shift alone, and I'd be locking up for the night. He told me to text him if I need anything, as he always did, and then he left. I loved it when I was left alone because usually I'd just do half an hour of work and then just hang around on my phone or leave early and still get paid for the whole shift.
Wow, you shit
Definitely
bag.
pushed it with the things I'd get away with at that place. One of the things Tom asked me to do before leaving was bring all the extra seats in the gymnasium from the assembly down to the basement storage room. So I figured I'd do that, then just go home. I grabbed a stack of 6 chairs and started carrying it down to the basement.
Oh, you strong
The
as
lights in the
shit.
storage
6
room were very
chairs
dim,
at
kind of
one
sick.
time.
The whole basement
Big
of that
muscle head
basement wasn't
ass.
exactly pretty. It felt more like a basement to a warehouse. Anyway, there were what appeared to be a bunch of art mannequins covered by paint cloths. You know, those big things that look like blankets. It seemed all the school's art supplies were stored down here. I dropped a stack of chairs down where the rest of the chairs were stored, and went back up to the gym to get more. When I came back down with more chairs, I noticed one of the mannequins was exposed now. The blanket was removed from on top of it. I know for sure it was covered minutes earlier because it was one of the front ones. I texted Tom saying, I think someone's down in the basement. He said back, what do you mean? And I said one of the art cloths were moved. He took
Let
a
me
minute
see
to
some shit like that. I'm
respond, saying
quitting.
No one else should be there.
I'm quitting off rip.
Then I noticed something.
We ain't taking no
Art
chances.
cloth, tucked in the corner of the storage room, sitting outside of the light that was produced at the center of the room. It was covering something, surely. I started to tiptoe over to it, but when I was a few feet away from it, I realized whatever was under that cloth was moving just ever so slightly. There was undoubtedly someone hiding under there. I ran back upstairs and locked the basement door. I texted Tom saying someone was hiding under a cloth in the basement. He said call the cops, but I insisted he just come back since he only just left like 10 minutes ago. He didn't want to come back though.
Cause he already knew what was up. That's why I didn't want to come back.
I was down there. So I went down to the basement again. However, the cloth was now strewn flat on the floor, and whoever was hiding under there was gone. But possibly the scariest thing was yet to happen. As I stood in the storage room, there were loud metallic thumps coming from above my head. I looked up and saw indents slowly forming in the large air vent above me. Someone was crawling through the main vent, then just stopped literally above me. And then bangs. Bangs like whoever was in there was trying to break open the floor of the air vent. I didn't know what was happening, but I was officially done with this. I ran up the stairs, locked up the school, and went home. I told Tom the
I would have
partial
been
truth
left.
the next day.
As soon as I seen that
Then
mannequin, I
saw
would have
someone
been
in the
dead.
corner, and it was gone when I went back. Then and I claimed there was nothing else I could say. Thank God it was my last week there, so it wasn't my concern anymore.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. We gotta nuke top 5. Oh, nuke top 5. Let's see what you posted, bro. It's a 30-minute video. Tripping.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera.
I'm mad we can't turn
Norwegian
up, y'all.
ghost. This next scary video is from Norway, where we see 3 girls sitting around playing with a homemade Ouija board. Well, it's either a homemade Ouija board or a Japanese kokori-san board. It's kinda hard to tell. Anyway, as one girl films, nothing much happens at first, but then things take a very unexpected turn.
I grabbed the wrong thing. I grabbed the lighter trying to smoke that shit.
Hva skal vi begynne med? Hva skal vi si først? Hei? Vet du, jeg tør ikke å stå og sette meg. Skal vi si god dag eller hei? Skal man si hei først? Nå sa Lise. Ja, jeg tror dere må liksom invitere den da. Ja, vi må si hei da, hilse. Ok. Stav hei.
Why do y'all do this? Like, I don't get it.
Det går ikke da. Da må du gi da. Fy faen, ass. Du sa jo at da skal det være tur. Ta ned på god dagen. Det er ikke vits i, det går ikke.
I don't know what happened.
Ok, vet du hva? Nå kan jeg få gå hjem, eller? Nei, jeg tør ikke å gå hjem. Jeg tør ikke å gå hjem. Ta det bort, da. Jeg tør ikke å ha det her nå.
Why would you put your glass on the floor?
Ja, men dere, nå faen, nå er ånden her, da. Nå må dere... Velkommen etter av banen! Tenk så kommer og tar meg, da. Fy faen, jeg sitter alene. Faen, og så sitter i vinduet også. Hallo, hva skal vi si nå? Jeg fortsetter ikke nå. Jo, kom igjen, da. Jeg fortsetter, jeg kommer kjempegøy. Kan dere følge meg hjem, eller? Jeg sa det. Ja. Kan du... Hallo. Jeg skulle aldri vært med på dette, vet du.
Wow, you scary now? But y'all wanted to do it.
Det kommer seriøst sånne lysglimt foran skjermen, altså. Det er dritcreepy. Nå trodde jeg døra åpnet seg. Skal du fortsette nå, synes jeg? Hva skal vi ta nå? Kom igjen, da. Hallo, vi må fortsette. Ok. Vi tar oss et her nå.
You don't have to keep going. That's where you get messed up at.
Gi oss et tegn. Det dingler. Fy faen. Helvete, hele den driten dingler jo.
I don't hear anything. Yeah, it's like they eyes, right?
Yes, the time.
Ooh, I jumped a little bit too, folks.
If there's one thing to be learned from this creepy video, it's that when you're messing with ghosts on a Ouija board,
shit.
never say, quote,
I didn't even
"It's not
see that at
working,"
first. You see the
or,
glass
quote,
move?
"Show us a sign." So, do you think this is a scary video of a summoned ghost caught on camera? Or is it just some bored Norwegian girls pulling a prank? Let me know. Viewer videos. News Top 5 viewers and first-time paranormal explorers Salim and Faraz travel to the abandoned Excellencia Hotel Suites in the city of Amman, Jordan. They plan to conduct a nighttime exploration of the creepy 9-story building. The hotel is said to be haunted after a tragic event that happened 5 years ago. A man found his wife cheating on him in a hotel room on the 3rd floor. In a rage,
Wow.
the man took her life and that of her lover.
Wow.
Soon after, the hotel was forced to shut down after receiving a bad reputation, and guests began to claim that they experienced a constant dreadful feeling of being watched. However, Salam and Faraz are more worried about encountering
y'all get in
real
these
and
buildings?
very
I
much
still
alive
need that
people
answer.
during their exploration.
How do
as
they get in
too
these
feel
buildings?
like they're being watched and followed. When they reached the supposedly haunted third floor, the explorers experienced something downright chilling.
Dude, who the did this? Okay. It's not cool. This is not cool. Wait.
I'm gonna put my glasses on for this one. I can't see.
Okay. Since we entered this place, we can't get a good feeling.
Them hotel rooms are
This-
small as shit, though. I'm not even gonna lie.
I feel like I'm being followed. So fucking. Okay. This is the one? Sure. They say this is the one that they got killed in it. I'm not planning to go in. I'm not gonna go in.
You for real? You really want to do that? Look, there's still clothes in there too,
Someone
bro.
was here.
Like, you really will go in buildings like this and record. I don't think I could do that,
There's more
man. I can't play
clothes.
like that.
I need to go. We need to go. Are you sure?
What happened?
Salam claims that he felt that something was watching them, and when analyzing the footage, a strange, bizarre shape can be seen
I love
on the road
watching
at the
it.
end of the hallway.
But I don't love. I
Salam
wouldn't
pans
love
his camera
doing
back
it.
to the hallway.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing
I love
there.
watching it. I
Then
know.
his
I'll
friend
let you do
Faraz
that.
claims to have seen someone in the hotel room where the tragic event took place, and they both just make a run for it. In the last shot, a terrifying figure can be seen watching the two friends from very close by. So did something paranormal chase them out of the hotel?
I don't
Because
believe
just
so.
what is this? I leave it up to you to decide. You can watch the full exploration over on the YouTube channel, Salim and Faraz, GHT. Now this next spooky video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Pastor Aaron from Peace Memorial Church in Oregon. Pastor Aaron explains in his email that because of the current global health crisis, he was attempting to record announcements for the church's temporary online services. He's using his phone to record a video when he is interrupted by something that he just can't
He in
explain.
a church too, bro.
Well, hey everybody, Pastor Aaron here. It's my pleasure just to announce that this Sunday will be open.
Yo, and he in a church too.
Okay,
bro.
we've been trying to do this announcement several times today already, and 3 times that podium back there has fallen over on its own, and it's stable. I mean, it's not wobbly at all. It's kind of like
That is
podium
crazy, bro.
has been wobbling. Okay, so we checked the vent. There's a vent there that is not an air duct that has any forced air at all, so it can't be wobbling from that. There's absolutely
I don't
no
even think they'll
breeze
be
in
able to
here.
push it
So you
either.
got the banner there. There's no air conditioning. It's these things. They're off. I don't know. So I'm just gonna sit here and watch it for a little bit, and we will. Let's see if it does it again.
Look at the flag. Look at the flag. Look at the flag.
Ooh, that thing's moving. That hasn't been moving. That's new. Seriously, nothing else. There's no breeze. It's moving again.
Why are you still in there, bro? Why? That's what I don't get. As soon as it would have failed the first time,
for years, and it
I
has
would've
never
left.
once been wobbly or suddenly fallen over. Even stranger, the flagpole next to the podium begins to move on its own as well. The pastor explains that nothing spooky or paranormal has ever happened at the church, but he says that a few times
Fact,
he
they
has
in
been
the
called
church
to
and,
help
like-
families who were dealing with paranormal events at their homes.
but that
So could
shouldn't stay in the
something have
church
followed
though.
Pastor Aaron back to the church? Let me know what you think.
Like for real, like I know people not going to that church no more. That's crazy.
This next video was
Hey,
sent by Nate
David,
Howard
that's for
from
you.
Providence, Utah.
Send him your video,
Nate
David.
says in his email that he and his family moved to their new rental home just 4 months ago, and almost immediately they began to experience very creepy and unexplainable activity. The family hears the unexplained sound of multiple people walking around the house, doors and cupboards open and close on their own, and lights.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something, right? If I live in a house where I hear stuff and stuff start opening by itself, I'm not staying there no more. I'm not staying there no more. I'm packing up my shit and I'm getting out. I'm not staying there no more. Why would y'all stay in a house they got stuff like that happen? That's why I don't get. I would not stay there anymore. I'm being for real. I will not stay there anymore. I will not.
In the house turn on and off at all hours of the night. After being woken by these bizarre noises several times, the family decided to set up a few security cameras around the home. 2 days later, Nate discovers one of the cameras has recorded something absolutely chilling.
Look, his dishwasher open.
The lights in the kitchen flicker on and off by themselves as a strange shadow figure appears out of nowhere. Nate is baffled by what they've captured on camera and is worried that the cameras might have somehow triggered whatever might be haunting their new home. But what do you think this
I'm
could be?
crazy.
Let me know down below.
So you telling me you will
Before
stay
we
in that
move on to
house?
the next video, if you see
So you telling me that you will stay in that house? So you could be sleeping, just chilling. Like I love to hear this. Like you be happy, like just reading a book, smoking, drinking, or whatever. It's like, hey, how you doing? Just hear them knocking, and opening shit. Like you be partying there with them too, right? Huh? You'll tell them come party with you, huh? You a brave one, man. You a brave one, right? You brave. You brave. Like you really brave. I couldn't do it. It couldn't be me. It could be me. It really couldn't be me. Like I'm afraid of sticking mascots and clowns. Like come on now. Like you talking to the one that don't like mascots. Like you know what a mascot? Like I don't know. I think Chuck E. Cheese when I was younger did something to me, but I hate mascots. Like any type of mascot. If I go to Walmart, there's a mascot outside. I'm walking the other way. Not doing it. Not doing it, man. Wow, you a brave one.
see anything that you think should be included
You a
in the top
brave
5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The kids in the hall. Urbex explorer Colin from the YouTube channel The Bearded Explorer often finds himself in some of the creepiest abandoned
Hey, Dave, you need to
locations
go
in
ahead and
England,
make you a
but
channel.
He says he's never been to one
Alright.
as scary as this. A
I know there's some
hospital that
scary
was built
places in New
1882 to treat children
might as well just
suffering
go
from
ahead and,
horrible infectious diseases.
Make a
The
YouTube and
large
start going
structure
checking out
closed down in the
these
1980s
places
and has
so
been
I
left
can
to
watch
rot
it from
ever
the safety of
since.
my crib. You feel
Considering
me?
the building's tragic history, it's no wonder that Colin feels a little creeped out as he heads inside completely alone to explore the old hospital. But it gets worse because he starts to hear some very odd sounds.
Oh God, bro! Like,
This is
what's the
really
point?
creepy.
What's the point of a clown?
So what I love it, but I hate it at the same time. Walk around these places on your own because I don't know.
Now that place is scary.
Right
Like,
now,
look at that place.
It
Like,
feels like there's someone like stood.
like, tell me why you would want to go in a place that looked like that. So you would love to. Oh my God! I don't know. I'm asking you
Right
these
behind me,
questions.
following me. There's not, but it feels like that.
You see that right there? Once I walked in that place and I heard that stuff, I will not be in there no more. I would have tried to finish the video. I would have been like, I'm sorry, I'm in it right there. I would have walked out the building once I would have heard that knocking. But yeah, you need to go ahead and get on that. Because I would dead ass watch it. Oh God, I'll watch it. Just let me know whenever you start it up. Because I'll watch it. Just let me know whenever you start it up.
What the hell is that?
Dude, I'm not even over there and I like. Listen to his breathing. Like, this dude is scared. He is scared.
Hello?
Understandably, Colin gets more and more freaked out by all the unexplained sounds that seem to be coming from somewhere very near him. He decides to just end his exploration, but before he does, he puts his camera down on the ground to get one last standard B-roll shot of himself walking the hospital hall.
How are you gonna fight a
But
ghost?
instead, he captures something.
How are you gonna fight a ghost?
downright chilling.
So you could be sitting there. What's up with it? Like, you gonna fight a ghost, bro? How are you gonna attack a ghost? Like, how do you? This not no movie. How do you kill a ghost?
Did you see it? Colin is shocked when he sees what looks like the dark figure of a child standing at the end of the hallway. As he grabs up his camera, he captures just a glimpse of the childlike figure as it disappears into thin air. Now, some people say that what Colin captured could just be explained away as a shadow or an optical illusion, while others are convinced that he did actually see the apparition.
So you telling me, right, that if you would have seen that shadow, that little ass boy, you would sit there and run after it and try to give it a hug? You try to pat it on his head and shit? You really would try to... Whenever I do a video, I'm gonna hit you up. Like, I'm gonna hit you up. Hit me up on Instagram or something. Like, I'll hit you up and all that. Like, I'm like, hey, I'm about to go to this haunted house. I'm gonna need you back up. Like, I'm being for real. Like, oh God. Like, if I do a video, I'm gonna like, yo, hey, I need you. I need you. I'm telling you, you better pick up. You better hit me back. Cause we going. Alright? No capping. Don't be scared. Alright? Cause you sounding tough right now. I'm scared. Right? I'm gonna need some backup. Alright? Cause when that stuff happen, I'm gonna need you to swing. So it's cool to get an answer from a ghost. You for real right now? I am dead.
Of a little boy inside the haunted hospital. So a month later, and after many requests from his viewers, Colin returns to the abandoned hospital again. It probably goes without saying, but it did not go well.
He didn't learn from his...
Why am I doing this? Why am I here on my own?
Why are you
walking
here?
around this abandoned
Don't ask
hospital
us that question.
I saw
You should ask
something.
yourself that
I
question.
don't know what it was. I don't know.
Because there's no need for you to be in that
It
building.
wasn't a shadow. I mean, I can show you guys now, right? This is basically where I was standing. This is where I was. The camera was literally there. This is what you saw. Basically that. Now, I heard something. I cracked myself. I ran back here, and as I picked it up, I went like that, and then I saw something just behind that blue chair. Now, bearing in mind I saw it with my own eyes, I didn't realise I had it on camera, but a lot of you guys were saying it's shadows, it's this, it's that, but, you know, I just cannot stress to you enough that this wasn't a shadow. I actually saw something move with my own eyes, and I cannot reenact that. You know, that there is no shadow. What the hell was that? Oh, I think it's just water dripping. As you can tell, I'm probably putting off going up there. But
Walk up there, bro. Don't get scared now.
Jesus
Walk up
Christ.
there.
I could just hear noises all around me. Right. Let's do this. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? I'm sure I heard something. I don't know. It's probably just the wind. I felt that I had to come back here and just...
You didn't have to come back
again
there.
and just see, you know, try and find a reason, you know, some like an explanation, if you like, to... Whoa. But I never put... This is weird. I think it is just Whoa. Okay. Okay, that's scary. I'm pretty sure it is just water dripping, but... Oh. God, this is absolutely... What the
I am getting stressed
No,
out
I'm
for
hearing
him,
noises
you know?
all around me. I don't know what it is. There is... Oh, I am just so terrified right now.
Much like his last visit, Colin again hears odd, unexplained noises coming from all around him. He heads up to the hospital's second floor, takes a look around, and then heads back down to the first floor hallway. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
What is it about this place?
You shouldn't be there. That's what it's about, that place. You shouldn't be there.
Oh, I hate this place, I really do. Just listen.
Get out of there, bro.
A small red ball comes rolling out of one of the hospital rooms, and Colin makes a run for it. After all that he's seen and heard at the old abandoned hospital, Colin says he'll never go back alone. You can watch
Why'd you go alone in the
explorations
first
at the
place?
abandoned hospital and many more great Urbex videos over on the YouTube channel, The Bearded Explorer. Mother. Canadian paranormal investigator Jordan from the popular YouTube channel Paranormies sets out on a solo investigation to a small two-bedroom home in Winnipeg, Canada that is believed to be haunted by a troubled spirit. The house belongs to a man named Anesh who grew up in the home with his mother Manisha. But one day Anesh's beloved mother Manisha fell extremely ill. Refusing to go to the hospital, Manisha passed away on her own bed in the home that she and Anesh shared. Anesh was absolutely devastated when he found her. Struck with intense, debilitating grief, he was unable to call the authorities for 2 days as he mourned. Today, Anesh believes that he made a terrible mistake by waiting so long, as his culture believes that a body
It
must
was
receive
a
a proper
red
burial
fucking
ritual soon
ball.
after death, or the spirit could become trapped
Like,
and
it was a
unable
red
to move
ball.
on. Anesh claims that his mother has appeared to him as a white cat, greeting him every day on his way to work. He has also seen his mother standing in his bedroom doorway. after waking up in the middle of the night.
That shit is creepy.
Manish says that the home has been so paranormally active that he truly believes the spirit of his mother is trapped inside. Paranormal investigator Jordan spends the night at the house in the hopes of helping Manisha's ghost pass on from its earthly bonds. Jordan decides to try a supernatural test. He
That's
leaves
his
a
mom, so I don't
motion-activated
think his
ball
mom's
at the
gonna
top of
hurt
the
him,
stairs
so
in
it's
the
like-
loft before continuing his investigations downstairs. Later, when he finds himself back at the staircase to the loft, he's in for a chilling surprise.
Okay, I think. Whoa. The ball's going off right now. Maybe not. Okay, I think. Whoa. The ball's going off right now. Can you touch it again? Thank you for being active and using the equipment. Manisha, one more time, please. Can you touch the motion ball? Whoa. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Okay.
It's broke, ain't it?
What? Now this thing doesn't light up at all.
It's broke. She broke that
He checks
shit.
the upstairs loft but doesn't find any explanation as to how the little ball could have suddenly launched itself down the stairs.
You broke it.
When Jordan heads back down, this happens.
I hate these stairs. Whoa.
You about to
Okay.
die, bro.
The door to the attic loft mysteriously closes on its own. Jordan decides to sit down on the bed where Mother Manisha tragically passed away in hopes
Why?
of communicating with her spirit. What happens next is downright chilling.
Manisha, are you still here? Or are you done for the night?
Dave, you probably did some same shit like that, right? You probably would have sat down on the bed, probably took a nap. Probably would have liked that shit, wouldn't you? Took a shower, you know, made some breakfast or something, made some dinner. Dude, that's a whole person in that shower right now. So I just don't. So you telling me you would have attacked that shower right now? You would have went straight on to that shower. See, wow. See, we like this. We like this. We like this, man. Well, you told me you didn't see that figure in the shower, though.
Manisha? Look at this. Manisha, if I follow these footsteps, am I gonna find you?
Yo, those are real footsteps, yo.
Okay, Manisha. I think it's time that we met face to face, right?
No! No, ain't no mean face to face. They chillin'. It's his mom.
Manisha?
Or probably not his mom or some.
Oh! Oh my god. Okay.
I know, it's like I'm thinking so much right now, bro. I'm thinking so much right now.
I'll leave.
I am lit, too
I
lit
thought
for
we were
this right
friends.
now, yo.
The bathtub faucet suddenly turns on, and when Jordan checks it out, he finds someone or something standing in the bathtub. Whoever or whatever it is appears to be dressed in red. The figure then disappears from the bathroom.
What did his
leaving
mom
behind
die
only
in?
watery footprints that lead down to the basement. When Jordan follows the footprints down, the lid of the washing machine lifts and drops on its own.
Oh!
Then a light bulb next to the washer spontaneously bursts.
Oh yeah, there it is.
A static camera pointing towards the door to the basement and the door to the attic records as Jordan heads back upstairs. Without the investigator knowing, the camera catches something truly bizarre.
Oh, there's a REM pod. Anisha? So,
What did it catch?
oh, there's a REM pod. Anisha?
The little black
figure
shadow?
quickly darts into the living room as Jordan comes around the corner of the basement.
The little
So
black
could
shadow
this be the
tripping,
spirit of
yo.
Manisha still trapped inside the home she shared with her son? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
If her
You can watch
son
this
don't
entire
even go in
two-part
there, why would you
investigation
go
with
in there?
even more terrifying activity and a possible conversation with Manisha's ghost over on the YouTube channel Paranormies. Hide and seek. Jordanian ghost hunter Ahmad Salih sets out to investigate a home that's been terrorized by extreme paranormal activity. The father of the family who lives in the house reached out to Ahmad, claiming to have seen the apparition of a little boy. He says the child spirit plays with his daughter's toys, often screaming and throwing fits of rage. The family believes the boy to be a dangerous shape-shifting jinn, and they feel that it is no longer safe to live in their home.
Then move!
Ahmad stays overnight as he tries to
Then
get
move.
answers for the terrified family. He streams his investigation live on Snapchat.
How
As
you
the
go live
investigator
on Snap?
walks
You can
around
go
the
live on
house,
Snapchat, yo?
Nothing much seems to happen. So he puts down his phone and decides to walk away from it, hoping something might appear while he's not observing. His live audience is shocked by what the phone captures.
أنا راح أثبت وأنا ما راح أضل. أنا بدي أشوف من الغرفة هاي، طب بيطلع ولا لا؟ هاي اللي بعيد عنها. وراح أشوف على الكاميرا راح يطلع ولا لا. إذا صوتي مسموع كويس، تبعتوا لي إنه صوت كويس. وراح نتأكد لما تفصل السناب بالكامل تشوف أنا راح يطلع ولا ما راح يطلع.
That little boy got long
Ahmad
ass
is looking away
arms.
and has no idea that the little boy has made a chilling appearance. Unaware of the lurking jinn, Ahmad records himself as he steps inside the same room, right next to the figure. Surprisingly, the explorer still doesn't see anything, but his live audience does.
كلكم كيف طلع؟ أنا راح أفوت أشوف كيف كمان. إذا راح يطلع معي ولا ما راح يطلع. الكاميرا والكشاف عندكم. يعني هو أنا كان واقف ما طلع ولا بين. وهي هيك أنا كمان وبرضه مش بين.
It's behind you, bro.
وأنا كان حاط اللعبة. ما طلع وراي بالمرة ما طلع.
Dude. Exactly. You seen that shit, right? Am I tripping?
هيو قسما بالله هيو. ورب الكون طلع.
Ahmad is shocked when he finally sees the boy. He quickly grabs his phone and hurries inside the room, but there's no one there. And from here, the paranormal activity only intensifies. A few moments later, and this happens.
هيو ايه؟ أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. طب الولد هون، والله غير أشوف الولد أول شيء. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أيوة.
Something makes another quick appearance, and Ahmad suddenly hears a loud slamming sound in the other room. When he goes to check it out, again, there's nothing there. Ahmad is baffled and continues to search throughout the house.
Dude, it's playing with you, bro. You're not gonna catch it. It's playing with you. It's toying with you like a little toy. It's playing hide and go seek right now. It's playing hide and go seek. It is literally playing hide and go seek with you.
طب يعني هو بيحكي لي انه امبارح بالليل صار صرخ. معقول هو مش عارف انا بلشت التخم كثير وحياة رب الكون.
Again, the boy shows himself. Ahmad runs to find the child, but he has disappeared yet again. So did the investigator capture the jinn that is said to haunt the family? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Thanks for watching.
If you say he on live
here, my Twitter here.
Y'all go follow me on Instagram, Living with Tay.
If you're not subscribed, please do and turn on notifications. So hopefully I'll see you back here again next time.
Fire, bro. We gotta watch another one. That shit was fire. We gotta watch another one. We gotta watch one more.
The top 20 scariest TikTok ghost videos of the year. Hiding in the dark. TikTok user Pershka recorded a quick video intending to show her noisy ice machine on TikTok. But when she was about to post it, she noticed something truly chilling. Did you see it?
No.
Right before she flips on the light switch, what looks like a little girl can be seen standing right next to the ice machine. But as the light turns on, no one there. Is it just a trick of the light? Or could it be a TikTok hoax? I leave it to you to decide. Red door, yellow door.
I don't believe that one. Y'all believe that one?
Natalie J and her friends
Chat, y'all
are playing
believe that
the
one?
scary sleepover game, Red Door, Yellow Door. Now, if you want to try it, you'll just have to look that up on your own. But I will say that one of the rules of the game is that if you see someone while in the supposed, quote, trance state, you're never supposed to talk to them, as it is said that it's not a real person, but an evil presence.
Red door, yellow door, any
Why
other
do y'all
door,
do that?
Red door, yellow
I'm
door,
not-
any other
Okay.
color door, red door.
David, I'm not gonna lie to you. I did do Bloody Mary a couple times, and I ain't gonna cap. I did do that. You know what I'm saying? Going to the bathroom. So I did do that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did do that. You know what I'm saying? I did do that a couple times. Not
Door,
gonna lie.
yellow door, any other color door, red door, yellow door, any other color door, red
And do you
door,
think it's
yellow
funny?
door, any other color door, yellow door. What do you see?
It's like a purple door, red door, and a yellow one.
Are you in the room?
Yeah. Oh shoot. I'm on the street.
Oh no.
I feel like he
No,
just
you better
playing.
Wake him up. Wake him up.
Y'all believe this one?
Open your eyes. That was his big friend. Tito, it's okay, Tito.
Wake him up.
Tito, 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 It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Now, I'm not even gonna try to pretend that I know what's going on here.
I don't either.
I'll only say that if this is all a hoax, then
it's a good one.
That was some pretty impressive acting.
Oh God, that was
that
good
seemed
acting.
Like a legitimate freak out.
Oh no. No, you better wake him up. Wake him up.
You gonna try Bloody Mary or you gonna try the yellow door shit?
You can watch the 2-part video series on Natalie J's TikTok.
Will you try any of that shit? Just record it and send it to me so I can react to
TikTok
it, please.
User, your mom's undies. Let's just take a second for the giggles to pass. All right. Anyway, she claims that she is usually unaffected by anything scary that she watches on the internet or TV. But when her uncle sent her this video captured at his apartment in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, she was shocked.
It's like they know you recording them. That's the thing.
The family claims that they've been tormented by frequent paranormal activity for the entire 4 years that they have lived in this apartment.
Why are you still living there?
But they say they've never captured anything like this before. What terrifies the family even more is that the dark figure,
just let me
which
know
appears
when
to
you
have
do the yellow door,
claws for
please.
hands, can be seen coming out of their sleeping baby's bedroom. When they received the notification of captured movement caught by their security camera, they say they immediately fled the apartment to stay at their parents' home. So did the family capture some dark entity on camera?
That's what I would've did. I would've left.
Decide. On the road. TikTok user Sherman O'Neill worked at a local trucking company in Fort Smith, Arkansas. He says that one night one of the truck drivers captured strange footage on a highway outside of Ada, Oklahoma. Many people, including children, have tragically lost their lives on the 2 busy highways running through the small town. Sherman and his workmates can be seen watching the dashcam footage from the truck. They are shocked by what they see.
27 there. Yeah. Let it roll. Come on. Come on, let it roll. Right there. Whoa.
The truck driver barely manages to avoid hitting what seems to be a small child that appears out of thin air. But it gets even creepier, because the driver says that he immediately stopped the large truck on the side of the road after this incident. He looked everywhere for the child. He found nothing. He called local police, but again, there were no reports of lost or missing children anywhere in the area. So, is this a ghost caught on camera? Or a completely random, unexplained child on a dark highway in the middle of the night and in the middle of nowhere? Let me know what you think. Just over your shoulder. TikTok user Alicia Nguyen is alone in her bathroom to record a TikTok video when she captures something truly terrifying.
I was about to say, I know you gotta see that
back and
recording.
forth from a reflection to herself, what looks to be the figure of a child appears behind her, and then, just as quickly, disappears.
I had to watch some
Alicia
cartoons
has no
when I go
idea
there.
who or what the mysterious figure could have been. So is it a ghost, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Night Visitor. TikTok user Amanda Angelo is watching YouTube very late at night in her bedroom that she shares with her sister Alexis. Alexis gets up to go to the bathroom, but when she returns, something is just not quite right.
Lexi? 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 Hey! Stop staring at me like that! Alexis! Yo, you're starting to freak me the f*** out!
It's 3 a.m. Your mom is knocked out snoring.
Stop! Why are you crying? Hello? Lexi? Mom! She's just standing here staring at me.
Max. Hey. Hey, go lay down.
Now, of course, the simple explanation for Alexis' unnerving behavior is likely that she was simply sleepwalking. However, many TikTok viewers believe that she might have actually been possessed by a ghost or demon, especially since Amanda claims that the event happened at 3 a.m., which is said to be the hour when supernatural beings are the most powerful. Either way, it's worth mentioning that I believe that this video is 100% real. Well, let me clarify that. I believe that Alexis is definitely sleepwalking, not necessarily that she's possessed. But if you watch closely, Alexis doesn't blink a single time in this entire video.
Facts. She doesn't.
Even though a bright flashlight is shining right into her face. In fact, Alexis keeps her eyes open for so long that they actually begin to tear up. So, what would you do if one of your family members suddenly walked into your bedroom at 3 a.m. and just started staring at you? Paranormal or not, this video is downright creepy. Hide her in the house. Chilean TikTok user Franco Villegas claims that lately odd supernatural activity has been occurring in his home. He says that he's seen unexplained shadows, experienced sleep paralysis, and most bizarre of all, he says that some unseen thing actually bit him on the back. Franco decides to set up a small CCTV camera to record himself as he sleeps.
You see that? You see it? You see it?
A blurry white figure seems to appear on camera.
So the dog don't sense that?
Oddly enough, whatever it is doesn't seem to upset or excite Franco's dog.
That's what I'm saying.
He continues to sleep through the entire incident.
The dog don't feel that?
3 days later, Franco's bedsheet is pulled off by something. But it doesn't end there. 2 days later, on April 30th, Franco Villegas starts to hear knocking on his bedroom door.
Bueno, son las 1 de la mañana casi. Y nada, para ser concreto, como ven, no tengo audio ni música en el video porque nada, me golpearon la puerta muy fuerte y estoy solo. Despertamos todos los gatos y están todos muy fijos en la puerta, así que voy a mover la cámara apuntando hacia allá. Veremos mañana en la mañana o en la madrugada si capto algo.
So, Franco changes the angle of the CCTV camera to point towards his door. 5 days go by without incident. But on May 5th, as Franco sleeps, his security camera catches something truly chilling.
Ain't no way, bro.
The camera records what seems to be the pale face of a girl peeking into Franco's room as he sleeps. In desperation, Franco asks his TikTok viewers for advice on what to do about the strange spirit.
Move out! I give you some advice. Move the hell out.
One viewer recommends an odd sort of seance, saying that Franco should try talking to the spirit while holding a candle in front of a mirror.
Estoy solo acá en el baño. Bueno, me dijeron que he traído una vela y un espejo y iba a poder hablar con ella. Amiga, por favor, te pido que me dejes solo. Te lo pido, por favor. Ah, conchetumare.
Now, I'm certainly not saying that this footage is real, but what makes it more compelling is that Franco clearly shows that the bathtub is empty and that he's alone only seconds before the girl appears. One night, Franco is filming one of his cats playing, and what happens next is truly bizarre.
Hay ruido en el primer piso.
Dude, move the hell out, bro. Move out the house, bro. Move out the house, bro.
Ah, concha, ¡ey! ¡Ey! Ah, no, güey. Ah, concha tu madre.
So, is Franco Villegas' house truly haunted? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can follow Franco's continuing story over on his TikTok page. Something still remains. German TikTok user Arvin.de travels to the hometown of one of the most well-known exorcism cases of all time, that of Anneliese Michels. In 1975, Anneliese Michels' family claimed that she demonstrated strange behavior and dark supernatural abilities. Even Anneliese herself claimed that she was possessed by a demon. The church was called in, and Anneliese Michels went through a total of 67 exorcisms.
Wow.
She passed away under mysterious circumstances in her home at the age of 23.
Wow.
German TikToker Arvin finds a cabin that is said to have belonged to the Michels family. When he records the inside of the cabin for his TikTok page, he has no idea that he's being watched by something. Did you see it? When Arvin pans his camera, a face can be seen quickly moving away from a hole in the cabin's ceiling. Arvin says he has no idea what this creepy face could be, and he only noticed it after TikTok viewers pointed it out. So, is it a real face?
Oh God, didn't it?
Is it a trick of the light?
It did look like the girl from
Is
the
it
Ring.
all just an elaborate hoax?
Like, that is crazy.
You decide.
Like, she strictly
Wall
came out his
crawler.
TV.
TikTok user Ashley Rain has only ever posted videos of her family and all of their cute cats. But this next video is completely different from anything she has ever posted before. Ashley claims that late one night their motion-activated security camera caught something truly bizarre.
How many that shit just took the cat? Like, it just took the cat. Like, just ate the cat. Like, just grabbed the cat and everything.
One of Ashley's cats seems to be staring at a bizarre translucent apparition with glowing eyes that appears to be staring right back at the cat. At first glance, it just looks like the cat's owner playing peekaboo. But then the pale figure suddenly just floats up toward the ceiling before vanishing into thin air. Curious TikTok commenters
Oh, God,
believe
the cat,
Ashley's
like, I don't
cat
know
might
what
have
the
been
fuck I'm
trying to
seeing.
protect the home from an unwanted dark entity. Ashley says that the family has since moved to a new home and is happy to be
There you
out
go.
of their old house.
You
for
see,
good.
David? You need to move.
But is it real?
Christina?
Or is it all just an
Move,
elaborate
alright?
hoax?
Don't need to talk.
decide.
Don't need to talk to him. Just move out the crib.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Peekaboo. Anonymous TikTok user Haunted Wesley Manor claims that he works as a building maintenance man for a large apartment complex that was built in the late 1700s. Now, back in those days, the basement of the building contained cheap live-in apartments for hundreds of poor occupants. But now, after years of restorations and remodeling, the basement is left empty and abandoned. TikTok user Haunted Wesley Manor says that many of his co-workers and even current residents of the building have heard and seen some very strange things. In fact, after many residents started reporting that they heard crying, giggling, and even screaming coming from the basement, the anonymous TikTok user and building maintenance man was forced to start checking out the creepy basement for intruders
You not
on a
moving
regular
still?
basis. He records his
You didn't see that big ass
experiences
figure?
and
It's
shares
floating
them
on the ceiling.
TikTok.
I am dead.
His curious TikTok followers believe that the spirits of restless children might actually haunt the basement, and they request that the TikTok user leave a toy in the basement. So he
How
does,
they request?
and that's when things get
How do they
truly
request
bizarre.
to leave a toy in the place?
Toy. Hopefully the ghost likes it. I think it's a child. I'm hearing a lot of stuff down here. No.
The toy truck suddenly turns on as if someone or something touched it. After this creepy experience, the activity in the basement only seems to intensify. The TikToker begins to hear movements and giggling when he goes down on his daily inspections. And then, one day, he captures something downright chilling.
You heard that?
A young child can be seen peeking at the frightened TikToker from behind a wall, and then the video cuts out. So, is it real? Or
Why
is
would
it
the
all
video
just
cut
an
out?
elaborate
Why
TikTok
do you want
hoax?
this shit like this
You
to happen?
decide.
I'm gonna come in your house in all black. I'm just gonna knock on your door.
In another video,
And just
TikTok user
run.
Maddie
You'll
Mark
knock on
believes
another
that a dark
door,
entity followed
make a
her
lot of
home
noise
after
and
she
shit.
went on a paranormal investigation at a
Aight?
cemetery.
That's what I'm gonna do.
She says that she's seen something strange in her yard on a
When you
regular
hear
basis.
stuff at your crib,
and
just
that
know it's me.
Whatever it is,
It's
it
me.
appears to be getting closer and closer to her house. One night,
When I
she's
pull up to
shocked to learn that
Syracuse,
something
just
appears
know.
right at her front door.
Alright? It's me. I'm coming.
Maggie? Maggie?
Then after I'm gonna tell you, then we're gonna drink and smoke a little and then smoke later.
Who is the fuck? Oh my god. Did he just move? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is he out there? Do you see anything? No, I don't see anything. Her clock closed. It looked like it turned and walked away. The only place it could have gone is through this.
I am dead. I mean, you would. Now, I might just pull up to Syracuse and just knock on your door and run. Then knock on your window, just peek through your window and shit.
A pale
All you
translucent
can do is
figure
see,
can be
just see
seen
my
looking
eyes.
into the
That's
window
it.
of Maddie's front door. It then seems to move to the side and
I'll
suddenly
do that. I'm not even
disappear
gonna cat.
into
I'll
thin
do
air.
some shit like that. Now.
Maddie and her sister
Just
open
to
the front
scare
door,
people?
but no one there. What makes this footage even stranger is that there's nowhere for this mysterious figure to have gone. There are several steps up and a tall guardrail right beside the door. So again, is it real? As always, I leave it up to you to decide. Waiting in the wings. TikTok user Bailey is the operations manager of an old theater that dates all the way back to the early 1900s. Bailey claims that the theater is extremely haunted, with strange sightings and unexplained voices occurring on a daily basis. Now, for security reasons, Bailey decided not to share the name of the theater on TikTok. But after some digging, I was able to find the name and the location of the theater. However, I will respect Bailey's wishes and I won't share it here. But I do think it's worth noting that the theater has a very haunted past. People believe
Just say
the
the
theater's
place,
founder,
like,
who passed away
where,
60
like, the
years
state.
ago,
Just say the state.
haunts the Playhouse to this day.
You can say the
Still
state.
looking after his theater. One night, when Bailey is alone in the Playhouse, he captures something horrifying.
Alright guys, so I work
Oh God, I
at
get
this,
arrested quick.
old theater.
I'm black with tattoos,
and hearing
man.
Noise.
I would've got arrested quick.
It's a really beautiful theater. As
Like,
you can see, if you
quick.
can see it at all.
I wouldn't last
I
5
keep hearing
minutes.
the noise in here, and there's not supposed to be anybody here, so
One last 5 minutes doing that
double
shit.
check in, but I wanted to film it just in case. There's the ghost light. It's a light we keep on for ghosts, for people who still remain here and whatnot. And
I'm not even gonna cap. If I did that to you and I seen you pick out the window, you probably scare me. I'm not even gonna lie. You probably end up scaring me.
what is that?
There's a person in a suit.
Hold on, let me get a better look.
There's a whole person there.
The creepy figure of a man wearing a suit can be seen in the theater's old private balcony. Bailey says he's the only one who has access to the area where the apparition can be seen, so no one could have been up there. So could this be the ghost of the theater's founder still wandering around and keeping an eye on the place? Let me know what you think. Something under the bed. Parents Josh and Sarah from Nashville, Tennessee had never posted anything related to the paranormal on either one of their TikTok pages. That is until one night when Sarah and Josh discover something very strange on their bedroom security camera. Sarah is fast asleep in bed with her daughter Emma when this happens.
Look how she's sleeping. She hanging off the bed.
Little Emma is sleeping peacefully with her doll when it inexplicably moves on its own. But creepiest of all, the child's shirt appears to be getting tugged by something that's
just
playing
with
there.
the baby, bro.
Dad Josh believes the strange event to be something paranormal, but his wife Sarah is still skeptical. But it gets even creepier. Because late one night, Josh is at work and Sarah is fast asleep. Just around midnight, the baby monitor in Emma's bedroom records something terrifying.
See, babies know. Yeah, she was about to fall off the bed. Shit, dragging her under the bed.
The TV in the room is on and little Emma is awake and seems to be curious about something underneath her bed. When she goes to investigate, the little girl appears to be getting pulled underneath the bed. Emma starts to cry and yells out for her mother, who soon wakes up and comes to her rescue. But just what happened to little Emma is unclear. Josh explains that he has no idea what happened to his daughter. He shows in a video that the space under Emma's bed is too small for anyone to have been hiding under there.
I would have moved out. Once you start playing with the kids now,
could it be that some
tripping?
dark
I'm
presence
moving
has
out,
attached
bro.
itself to the toddler? Or just what is going on here? Let me know what you think. The Late Night Watchman. In this next video, TikTok
This
user
video
Fernando
long
Victor
as shit.
is working the night shift with his fellow workers at a train yard. Around 3:30 a.m., he decides to record a few videos to show what the night shift at the train yard is like. But after he uploads the videos, his viewers notice something in one of the clips. Something shocking.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they didn't have to play with the baby like that now. Like,
it looks as if someone is standing in one of the train doors. Now again, this train is locked and parked in the train yard in the middle of the night. It is supposed to be completely empty. So who or what is this? Now what makes this video even more compelling is the fact that Fernando has never posted any other video related to the paranormal on his TikTok. So could this figure be something supernatural? Or could it just be a very strange trick of the light? You decide. Invisible Friend. TikTok user Luan, also known as Joshua Luck from Mexico, had a TikTok account dedicated entirely to his 2-year-old son. Luan operates a general store on the first floor of his house that he shares with his wife and children. Then one day, Luan's video content drastically changes as his 2-year-old son begins to claim that he sees what he describes as a terrifying invisible child. This alleged invisible child scares Luan's son so much that he often cries in fear. Luan says that he doesn't see anything, but he says he has experienced a few strange incidents with things around the house seeming to move on their own. Then late one night at 4 in the morning, Luan is awoken by unexplained loud noises coming from downstairs. Thinking his store is getting robbed, he records everything as he runs downstairs.
Yeah, running fast now.
Bajé porque empezamos a escuchar ruidos y vine a dar una vuelta. Tenía miedo de que
no, turn the lights on.
Abriendo la tienda o algo así, pero no. Vean, no hay nada. Ah, cabrón. ¿Sí vieron? No sé qué pasó, pero mejor me voy, le digo a mi esposa, porque esta chingadera se movió sola, ya me está dando cosita, es muy raro.
For the first time, Luan captures something on camera that he can't explain. A chair moves on its own. Over the next few days, the unexplained activity seems to intensify every single night. Things fall off shelves without explanation. The family starts to hear whispers, and late at night they hear a light tapping sound coming from inside their bedroom closet. One night when the knocking sound from inside the closet becomes terrifyingly loud, Luan once again decides to record to collect proof.
Hicimos grabar ahorita porque se está escuchando algo en el closet. Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Quieres algo? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? No inventes, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué es? Se abrió. Espérate, cálmate.
It is in your room, staring you in your
ayudar?
face.
¿Necesitas algo?
It's breathing on your neck right now.
Dinos,
Like, breathing on your fucking neck.
Alúzame. Espera. Espérate, alúzame. No hay nada, mira, no hay nada.
He's breathing on his neck.
No sé. ¿Sabes qué? ¿Sabes qué? Vamos con los niños.
Yes,
con los niños,
move.
yo creo, mira.
Yes,
No hay nada.
move.
De este lado tampoco hay nada. Aquí tampoco. Vámonos con los niños, vente.
Luan and his wife are lying in bed when the closet door swings open on its own. Then something seems to peek out at them from inside the
I
closet.
didn't even see
Luan
that.
rushes over to look inside.
Big ass
but
head.
There's nothing there. His wife seems legitimately terrified. They take the kids and leave the home for the night. Of course, eventually Luan and his family have to return, so they decide to do an overnight recording session, hoping to catch some evidence of the strange activity in their home. What they capture is downright chilling.
No inventes, mira todo lo que se cayó, se cayeron cosas, mija. ¿Le prendiste tu cámara?
Sí, ya estoy grabando. Deja grabo acá de este lado donde se cayó, era el refresco, juguete,
Sí.
el control.
Sí, a ver, dame chancita para yo grabar. Si quieres, graba ahí donde se ve, donde está oscuro, allá donde están las papas.
Deja prendo la luz.
Bueno, está bien. Voltar
Muy
para
oscuro.
allá.
Es que está muy oscuro y luego, ¿qué tal si veo algo?
Ay, aquí estoy yo, me dices, tranquila.
Ay, no. Mejor tú graba de este lado y yo me voy y grabo de este otro donde está la cuna.
Bueno, a ver, cámbiate.
Es que mira, también acá
Is that a baby
está
crib?
oscuro.
Did you see it? Luan claims that his phone battery died right at the moment he captured something terrifying on camera. A face with glowing eyes is staring right at them from the entrance of the store. But the bizarre activity didn't end there. On another night, Luan hears something knocking on their door. He turns on all the lights and once again starts recording.
Buenas noches, amigos. Me tocaron la puerta. Este carrito estaba en el sillón, se cayó. Como saben, me duermo a veces en la sala pues porque me siento nervioso. No hay nadie aquí afuera. También he prendido la luz pues para sentirme un poquito más seguro. Se escuchan ruidos. Se han escuchado murmullos aquí en el baño. No sé si será de aquí. Como pueden ver, está vacío. Vénganse por acá. Vamos a checar si de acá vienen. No, está todo tranquilo. Vamos a ver si aquí de la tienda. Aquí dentro de la tienda. Parece que aquí no es. Se vieron acá. Vengan, vamos a ver. No, aquí no son. Vénganse, vámonos por acá. No sé qué está pasando. Mejor vámonos, vengan, vengan. Me siento nervioso, vámonos.
As he pans his camera, someone or something with long
I thought that
hair
was his
seems
shadow.
to quickly move away and out of sight.
I'm
But
telling
nothing
you,
compares
bro,
to what
like,
happens
these
on the
people
night
be
of
tripping.
October 18th.
Like,
When Luan goes to the restroom, something knocks on his bathroom door. That's when things get truly bizarre.
Amigos, estoy en el baño.
Kench, we on the same, bro. We on the same. Like,
Nervioso, no sé qué hacer.
Christina over here talking about she will talk to the ghost and shit. Want to play with it and stuff. Have dinner with it.
Se ve una sombra.
Like what?
Mira, se está moviendo esto. Pero no hay nada aquí. No hay nada aquí.
Christina want to make the ghost a 5-course meal. Have it sit down at the table with her. Have a full conversation. I know y'all just seen that shit.
Vamos a la tienda. Vamos a... Venga. 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 Con unas cajas de refresco. Unas rejas. Unas rejas se cayeron. Miren. Se oye algo al enfrente. Oigo un susurro. Un susurro.
Something knocks on the door. Objects have fallen on the floor. Exercise equipment is moving on its own. But creepiest of all, as Luan pans his camera around
Look, you
his
don't
living
see
room,
that big
in
ass
one split
person there?
second, he captures a shadow figure sitting on his couch. The same couch that was empty only a moment earlier. So what do you think is happening to Luan and his family? Is their home and store haunted by a dark entity? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Imaginary friend. TikTok user Genevieve Swafford claims that 4 years ago she recorded a video when she suddenly heard her young daughter Lauralee talking to someone, even though they were the only ones at home at the time. Years go by, and eventually Genevieve goes back through her old videos and is shocked when she discovers that she might have actually captured what her young daughter was talking to.
Lauralee, come here. Lauralee, who are you playing with? What are you doing?
Her mom Genevieve doesn't seem to see, but it looks like a shadow walks right behind little Lauralee. Genevieve asks her daughter who she's playing
They
with.
was in there having a full
but the girl
conversation.
has no answer. So could it be that Genevieve's house is haunted and her daughter could see the spirit? Maybe even talk to it? Or could this video just be an elaborate TikTok hoax? You decide. Caught on camera. TikTok user Chips and Chicken shared a strange video. She explains that the video was captured by CCTV late at night in the 50-year-old building of a Union Center in California. One night, something triggers the building's alarm. So the office manager goes to check the CCTV footage. He finds a truly chilling discovery that, as TikTok user Chips and Chicken put it, quote, freaked him out.
That's pretty good. How can we do that?
Look. See that white figure?
It looks like she's floating, Bob.
Oh god, that gives me the creeps.
Yep.
A white figure can be seen hovering around the back of the building.
Dude, I am
Workers
stressed
who watched
out,
the footage
bro.
believe it might be the spirit of a Union Center member who had recently passed away.
But why would
user
you go
Chips
back-
and Chicken is baffled by
I'm
the
not gonna
footage.
cap.
She says that all of the men who work
Listen.
in this building are elder.
I'm not gonna cap to y'all, right? If I didn't like my job, I probably would haunt them niggas too. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm not even gonna lie, man. If I didn't like my job, I'd probably haunt them too, man. Okay? I'll go right back to my job, haunt everybody in that motherfucker. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'll make their life a living hell. I'll go to their houses and everything. Like, everybody don't want to play with me. I'm popping up at your crib. Like, off rep. Like, I'm popping up at your crib. I'm breaking all your shit. Like, you moving out. Then when you move, I'm going to that house too. Like, you ain't getting rid of me.
And simply wouldn't know how to fake something like this.
You moving, I'm moving too.
So is it
hiding
real,
in your luggage,
or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Afraid of ghosts. TikTok user and mother of two Jessica Duffy is not actually very active on TikTok, but there's one video taken by her Ring security camera that she just had to post. In the video, her two children can be seen joking about ghosts in the kitchen, quoting the Ghostbusters theme song. Now, I'm not sure exactly what started this odd conversation, but it seems like the ghosts might be listening. The two kids experienced something absolutely terrifying.
That's what you get! Yes, you are. I'm scared, Mo. I'm scared. I'm 23. Yeah, you scared now, huh? Badass kids. Now you scared, huh? That's what you get. Badass little kids. Talking trash, now you scared. Why you scared now? Where your mom at? So your mom didn't hear none of
When I
that?
said that the two kids experienced something absolutely terrifying, I meant terrifying for them. Because Jessica Duffy does not claim in any way that this footage shows anything related to the paranormal. It's very possible that this was simply a strong gust of wind that happened to blow the door shut at a comically perfect time. Or was it? Because only a few days later, something else happens that's a little harder to explain.
Look at the dog. The dog know what's up. Where's your mom at? Why is the little kid coming out and checking? Where your mom at? Where your mom at, bro? Where your mom's at, man?
And another
Where your
freaky turn
mom's
is
at?
Jessica's ceiling fan in the very same room has a strange electrical short, causing loud popping electrical discharges and even a bit of fire, sending out a thick puff of smoke. The next day, of course, Jessica calls in an electrician to prevent a dangerous house fire. Now again, this might not be anything paranormal at all, but it's certainly a very strange phenomenon to occur just days after her children decided to taunt, quote, ghosts in the house. Or, you know, maybe it's just a very weird series of coincidences. As the name of this story implies, you decide.
Like, they mom didn't come out at all. Like, they mom didn't hear him screaming or nothing like that. Yo, like,
caught.
They mom do not care about them
TikTok user Nina
whatsoever.
Hinton shared a creepy video of her
Whatsoever.
nephew,
They mom, like,
Amy,
don't
on
care.
her TikTok
I am
page.
sleep.
In
Y'all
the
being
video,
bad.
The boy discovers the hidden nanny cam that's carefully placed in his bedroom to keep a safe eye on him. But what happens next is downright chilling.
Where's Mama? Ask her Mama. Oh, sorry.
The terrifying face of what appears to be an elderly woman can be seen staring at the camera. Nina claims her nephew was alone in his room at the time of this recording. Now, fake or not, when I first saw this video, it freaked me out. So, either way, the video is definitely very creepy. But as for whether it's real or fake, as always, you decide. Unexpected appearance. TikTok user Lacey Nicole is a theater teacher at Sarasota High School in Florida. Lacey says that there have always been stories about the ghost of, quote, Shannon, a Victorian woman who is said to haunt the high school's theater. Back in 2007, during a high school production of Beauty and the Beast, many believed that Shannon the ghost made a very unexpected appearance, and it was all captured on camera.
Y'all believe that?
The unexplained apparition of a woman in a flowing white dress can be seen floating 8 to 10 feet above the stage. Now, it should be noted that this was in no way a part of the play. So could this be the spirit of Shannon, the Victorian-era ghost that haunts the theater? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram
Yo.
here.
Should we watch one more, y'all? Cause I'm gonna stream tomorrow too. I don't want to watch all the heat, man. Cause that's some heat. Like, I'm scared. Now I gotta go watch some cartoons. Like, should we watch one more? Should we watch one more, y'all? Y'all should let me know. Should we watch one more? So I can come back tomorrow. We could do the same thing. That's what I'm saying. It didn't even look real. Like, it didn't even look real at all. Like, it didn't look real at all. Like, should we watch one more? Should we watch one more? Yeah, that looked too fake. That looked way too fake. I'm not even gonna lie, it looked way too fake. It looked way too fake for my liking. You like this shit. God, you really fucking with this shit, yo. Like, what? You really fucking with this shit? Let's see. Let's find a good one, man. That's an hour long. Hell, like, you ain't need that one. You really rocking with this shit, huh? Alright, we got another one for you.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera.
Might be the last one.
Now, long-time
Christina.
viewers of my channel might remember that almost
We gotta
1
save
year
some of
ago,
the bangers for
I featured
tomorrow.
a
We
series
streaming
of
tomorrow
videos by a
too.
young Dutch woman.
And I'm posting
named
another video
Sabia
tomorrow.
L. Sabia claimed that her apartment in
Posting
the
a video,
Netherlands
then we
was
streaming
haunted by
tomorrow, probably around the
something
same time,
that lurked
too.
in the shadows. Something dark.
Just make sure y'all part of
and
the Noti
sinister.
gang so I get a, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like it was stage 2, bro. Not gonna lie, I feel like it was stage 2, bro.
Poes gaat er ook al vandoor. Oh. Oh my god.
As time went by, the paranormal activity in Sabia's apartment
Facts, like, I'm gonna start faking
intensified,
some ghost stuff.
becoming
like,
so terrifying that Sabia began to
these
live in
people making
abject
money on
fear
YouTube
of
and
whatever
TikTok,
evil
like-
presence might be haunting her home.
Licht elke keer. Oh. Dat was een stem. Dat was een stem. Oh, Jezus.
9 months ago, Sabia L suddenly just stopped posting to YouTube entirely, leaving her concerned fans and followers wondering just what happened. But then, just 3 months ago, Sabia made a surprise return to her YouTube channel. She posted only one short video. The post was a positive one, letting her followers know that she had finally saved up enough money to move out of her terrifying haunted apartment. The 30-second video shows Sabia giving one final walkthrough of the empty apartment. Her optimistic video title proclaimed, "Last video, haunted apartment in the Netherlands. No more poltergeist activity for me."
There you go.
As you
Move
might
the hell
guess, Sabia L's nightmarish story did not end there.
It followed
Sabia
her?
says that she experienced months of peace and relaxation in her new home. But then strange and disturbing things begin to happen all over again.
It followed
the odd
her,
events
bro.
quickly became more and more unsettling. One night, the lights in her hallway begin to flicker, so she pulls out her phone and begins to record. She encounters something absolutely
It followed
horrifying.
her, bro.
Dat licht knipperde weer aan en uit in de hal. Oh, in het nieuwe huis. Dat. Oh, ik durf niet.
Now you gotta move again, man. Now you gotta move again.
Oh, ik durf niet.
It's a person. Or am I tripping? It's a big ass house. Oh no, that's just the window. Oh, that shit scared me. I see, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Shit followed her. Christina, you got these ghosts following these people.
Oh. Oh.
Turn the light on. Turn the goddamn light on.
Ah, ik durf echt niet. Donder op, ik ga er niet naartoe. Ik bel wel iemand.
Did you see it? Sabia turns away from the hallway as a light fixture suddenly moves on its own. When she turns back, the hall light has gone out again, and something dark and menacing seems to be waiting there for her. Whatever it is then seems to charge up the stairs, but understandably, Sabia does not follow.
I wouldn't have followed either. That nigga sound like he weighed 300 pounds stomping like
The
that.
dark, malevolent being that haunted her old apartment has now followed her to her new home. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch this video as well as all of Sabia L's past terrifying encounters over on her channel,
She
Sabia L.
moved, yo, and that shit followed her like.
a window.
No, that
to
was
the
some crazy
soul.
shit. She moved like 2 miles down the road,
this
like
is
a
a
mile
story
down the
that
road.
starts weird and
She moved
just
next door.
gets
That was some
weirder.
funny ass shit. She
But
moved
first,
next
a
door.
little bit of history.
Thinking that
Way
shit
back in
won't find her.
1679,
She
Irish
must have did
Catholic
something
priest
bad in
Oliver
her
Plunkett was
lifetime
arrested for supporting the
where it
Catholic
followed
faith,
her.
which at the time was considered a serious criminal offense by the English monarchy. He was held in Newgate Prison in London before being executed. And so here's where things get really weird. Over 240 years later, in 1921, Oliver Plunkett's head, yes, just his head, was brought to St. Peter's Church in Drogheda, Ireland, where it was put on display in a garish, ornately decorated glass box. The St. Peter's Church also placed on display the prison door of Oliver Plunkett's jail cell from Newgate Prison, where Plunkett was held for 8 months before his execution. YouTube user Vicky Bramshaw was on vacation when she visited St. Peter's Church in Drogheda, Ireland. She is recording the exhibit of Oliver Plunkett's jail cell door when she catches something absolutely unnerving.
This is the door of the cell in Newgate Prison, where St. Oliver Plunkett was imprisoned for 8 months.
He's a very interesting figure. Because
You don't see that face right there
he's
staring at you through the little peephole?
ecumenical Christian priests.
There is a small opening in the ancient jail cell door, and some pale, ghostly face just seems to peek out of it at them. Vicky says she has no idea what this face could be. She says she has no knowledge of visual effects to fake something like this, and she didn't even notice the
When
face
people
until
say
she
that,
reviewed
they
her
be
footage
lying.
later. So
They
is
ain't
this
got
the
no
ghost
knowledge
of
of it,
Oliver
lying
Plunkett
ass.
still peering from his old jail cell door? Or is it just a very, very odd trick of the light? You decide. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Haunting Tales of Chernobyl. On April 26, 1986, reactor number 4 in the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded, resulting in the worst nuclear catastrophe in history. A total of 117,000 people were evacuated, but many suffered horrific tragic deaths as lethal levels of radiation swept over the countryside. To this day, the land around the reactor is still highly radioactive. It has been deserted for over 35 years. Italian paranormal investigators Paolo, Debbie, Jack, and Simone from the YouTube channel Pit Paranormal Investigation have the unique opportunity to explore and investigate the abandoned ghost towns surrounding the Chernobyl power plant. Experienced tour guide Alex safely escorts the group through the dangerous area. The Pit team begins their journey in Pripyat, the city closest to the Chernobyl power plant. The nervous investigators soon realize that they have to conduct their investigation in an entirely different way than normal, as everything around them is highly contaminated with radioactive fallout.
E dobbiamo completamente cancellare tutte le abitudini che abbiamo.
Ed è una cosa
È
difficilissima.
difficilissimo, ma anche solo appoggiare uno zaino momentaneamente per terra.
Non si può.
Non si può. Appoggiare, non lo so,
Non
un
puoi legarti
ginocchio
la
per
scarpa,
terra per
ecco.
legarti la scarpa. Non si può. Raga, è veramente una cosa difficile
Guardate,
da
solo così,
fare.
cioè questo è un contatore Geiger, misura le radiazioni. Solo per dirvela brevemente, siamo a 1,40, 1,50 e contate che la soglia massima è 0,30.
Now,
Why are
most
y'all
of the
there? So y'all
abandoned
putting y'all
buildings in
health at
Pripyat are
risk?
extremely dangerous to enter, so it's illegal to go inside most structures. For this reason, investigator Paolo has brought along a small remote-controlled car with an attached GoPro. He carefully drives it into one of the abandoned structures as he records. After a bit of exploring with the RC car, he stops it inside and leaves the camera recording in an attempt to capture anything out of the ordinary. When they review their footage, the team is shocked. Now, as I mentioned before, Paolo and his team are all outside and no one is allowed into this building. So what is this? A strange shadow moves from right to left, seemingly followed by 2 other strange shadow anomalies. Soon the investigators are forced to leave the area, as they can only be exposed to the high radiation level for a limited time. Another night, and the Pit Paranormal team has the unique opportunity to explore the abandoned old Chernobyl hospital. Obviously, the building was the site of intense tragedy and suffering, as many passed away here during the Chernobyl meltdown. It is said that their spirits still haunt the hospital. The pit team brings all of their equipment, hoping to properly investigate the hospital and maybe even make contact with any spirits that might inhabit the building. What they capture is truly bizarre.
No lie, my heart would be like.
Raga, cos'era? Cos'era? Cos'era?
Ok, l'avete sentito?
Sì, ma di brutto, era di là. Di là, sì, sembrava uno strumento con qualcosa che si spostava.
Qua dentro.
Arrivava da arrivava. Sì, per favore, andiamo.
A strange, unexplained sound startles the pit paranormal team. Paolo grabs his thermal camera and starts to record. What happens next is downright chilling.
Vado, vai, che ansia.
Ma che rumore era?
Allora, a me è sembrato un oggetto che si spostava, ma perché ci sono tanti oggetti qua?
No, però potrebbe essere qualcosa che è dentro una stanza. O era nel corridoio, perché noi eravamo in una stanza, non abbiamo sentito bene.
Non ho capito, lo so, sicuramente era.
Cioè, potrebbe essere un armadio.
Raga, voi due siete i nostri occhi, Poi, anche te c'è che siete i nostri occhi, perché io vedo ben poco.
Chi c'è? C'è qualcuno qui?
What's the show called? Is it on YouTube or is it like a Netflix series or like a Hulu series or something? It's like the only thing I watch is probably like, it's not really paranormal, it's like finding Bigfoot. I'll do that. If you down to go find Bigfoot, I'll do that. So I want to shoot his big ass. Like I will do that. I'll go in the woods and find Bigfoot. I'll shoot his big ass. Like,
Ha formato una persona.
I'll do that. But the ghost stuff, nah. But we can go find Bigfoot.
Ma stai scherzando?
I'm still trying to catch his ass.
L'ho filmata. Sono il rec. Si è formata una persona, io dico una sagoma bianca, con testa, spalle e tutto, lì davanti.
A creepy figure seems to appear but can only be seen through the thermal camera. Inexplicably, the figure seems to emit more and more heat. Paolo and cameraman Simone approach the apparition, and they discover something terrifying.
Destination Fear? Put that in my notes. See if we can find that for tomorrow. Destination Fear.
È chiusa, tu sei chiusa. Chiusa. Mi sembra che abbiano anche ripresa, perché mi stavo girando per venire a prenderti in faccia. E mi sembra che l'ho anche ripresa che stava chiudendo io lontano. L'ho chiusa io.
Paolo and Simone are shocked as the thermal camera reveals footprints on the floor in the room right next to where the figure appeared. The door slams shut and locks, separating Debbie and cameraman Jack. And now, they too encounter something terrifying out
put it in
the
my
hospital
notes.
hall.
C'è qualcuno che ci sta prendendo in giro?
There's a light? Oh, no, that's the camera.
C'è qualcuno. Chi c'è?
Cos'era?
Jack.
Arriva da quella porta, c'è una porta socchiusa, Debbie. Arriva da quella porta lì. Arriva da quella porta lì, è socchiusa.
C'è una voce.
Did you hear it? The two nervous investigators capture a deep, breath-like voice on camera.
Cos'era? Porta lì. Arriva da quella porta lì, è socchiusa.
Is it saying like hello?
Eventually, the team is reunited and they leave Chernobyl believing that they did in fact make contact with some of the ghosts of Chernobyl's past. I highly recommend that you check out Pit Paranormal's 8-part Chernobyl series. All 8 videos have subtitles in multiple languages, including English. Excessively haunted. Now, if you're a regular Nuke's Top 5 viewer, you know that I've featured the popular paranormal YouTube channel Really Haunted many times. Homeowners Lee and his wife Stacy have experienced increasingly violent paranormal activity in their home in England for years now. And it just seems to keep getting worse.
I'll see if I can find it for you.
Lee's
Well, you
wife
might want
Stacy
to
says that since
go
the
Airbnb
incident,
at these people's house.
she is so scared
They've
of
been
the
doing this
violent
for
poltergeist
years.
in their house that she often just avoids sleeping in their home.
You should just hit him up on.
I'd stayed in the caravan a bit before that, but that was the once that.
So did you see what just happened? So would you like that to happen to you? Like, you would probably get a rush if something just grabbed you while you were sleeping, wouldn't you, Christina? You would probably just get a rush. Like a mean rush, huh? You probably would love that, right? Like, you just like feel it in your gut, wouldn't you?
Happened, I never went back in the house after that.
Over the 4 months since I last featured Really Haunted, Lee says that the activity in his home has only become more intense and frightening.
Dude, this ghost about to set their house on fire.
Stop. Set. Holy
Lee says that he refuses to leave his
You'll
home
be like, whatever.
regardless of the extreme poltergeist activity. But facing off against a malevolent spirit is not
You a real
easy.
one.
Late one night, Lee hears noises outside his second-story bedroom. He gets up to investigate, but it did not go well.
In the meantime, we're gonna go for a national photo.
What was it? It's trying to open the door, bro. You done fucked up. Your wife done left you, didn't she?
No, if something's shaking door.
Something seems to violently push Lee, launching him backwards. And whatever pushed him now wants in the room.
The noise. That's the attic.
Move out the house, bro. Move out the fucking house.
Why can it be doing both at once?
So is Lee's house, quote, really haunted? As always, I leave that to you to decide. To see the full story and videos of Lee's encounter with the dark presence that terrorizes his home, I highly recommend checking out the YouTube channel, Really Haunted. Unwelcome. Paranormal investigator Sandro Silva from the YouTube channel Casa Sobrenatural sets out to explore an abandoned home in Brazil. The house is said to be extremely haunted by multiple dark spirits. He's joined by his 2 friends, Macon and Climerson, as they carefully walk through the rubble of the deserted structure. The air feels heavy as the team reflects on the ominous atmosphere. Suddenly, they get an unexpected fright.
Nossa, energia muito pesada, mano. Essa casa é sinistra, muito cabuloso, cara. Esse tá dois caras. Meu Deus do céu, Sandro. Sentiu o barulho, mano?
Hey, Christine, you gotta hit me up on Instagram. I gotta make sure you good. I'm being dead ass. Hit me up on Instagram. I'll check up on you. Like, I'm being for real. Hit me up on Instagram. DM me right now. Like, right now. I know it's 1 o'clock in New York, but I don't care. Hit me up right now on Instagram. So I can make sure you good. Like, hit me up on Instagram right now. Dead ass.
Começa a jogar teia em cima da nossa cabeça, é louco?
Tem alguma coisa aqui, cara, que não quer nós aqui, mano.
Não.
I want to make sure you good, like, make sure you okay. I'll check up on you, asking you okay, cause
but before they can
I don't know
even
how
reach
you
a decision,
do this.
Things take
Like,
a
hit
terrifying
me up,
turn.
DM me, so I can make sure you good.
Passa, mano.
Nossa, velho.
I check up on my people. I make sure they good.
Você tá escutando? Tem alguma coisa aqui, cara.
I'm being dead ass.
Meu Deus do céu, você não sabe o que
Are you good,
Calma, cara. Eu vi um cara ali, eu vi uma criança. Eu vi uma criança, cara. Claro, cara. Vocês não viram? Eu não vi. Meu Deus do céu, tinha uma criança aqui, cara.
Bora. Cara, primeira vez, cara. Mas que uma criança vai estar aqui, cara? Será que morreu uma criança aqui, cara?
Cara, mas já começou a cair uma teia, cara. Aí você grita que viu alguma coisa que é. Eu claro que eu vou correr. Mas eu não vi nada, cara.
Ó. Tá andando, mano. Tá andando, velho.
Tá andando, mano. Ó, meu Deus,
nossa senhora, caiu uma telha ali, cara.
I'm just making sure you good, Christina. That's all. I'm just making sure you good.
Cara, tem visagem aqui pra caramba, mano. Você tá doido, velho.
Sandro is shocked as he sees the pale apparition of a child right in front of him. He gathers his courage and checks out the area, but there's no one there. Then another roof tile falls and the three friends just make a run for it. So did the Casa Sobrenatural team capture the ghost of a child on camera? Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. Please check out my Instagram here, my Twitter over there.
That was a fire video. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That was a fire video. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Hey, that was a fire video, right? We're gonna stream tomorrow too. Stream some more scary videos tomorrow, man. Let y'all know that now, but we gotta turn to my boy Lil Nate before we leave real quick. We gotta turn to my bro Lil Nate, man, real quick. We gotta turn to my bro Lil Nate. You know what I'm saying? Now let's turn up real quick. Let's see what song we're gonna listen to, so we can turn to my bro before we head out. Before we head out, I'd like to say thank you, Christina, for joining me. Thank you, Kenshin, for joining me. You know what I'm saying? We will be streaming tomorrow too. More scary videos tomorrow, man. It's the last one. We can take a shot real quick. Hey, stream tomorrow too, y'all.
I change in a way. They make it change up on me. Pop me inside like a G. I never wonder how all these bitches be. She wanna swallow my dick. I try that little bitch to pay. I put your ass on the street. Bitch, I'm too versatile for the industry. They said I change in a way. Then they get changed up on me. Pop me inside like a G. I think I wonder how.
Thank y'all for joining me. I'll see y'all tomorrow on the next stream, man. Make sure y'all be a part of Note Gang so y'all won't miss a stream. We will try to stream every day. Try to drop a video every day too, man. Make sure y'all be part of the Tay family, man. I love y'all. See y'all on the next one. Good night. I got your Instagram. Check up on you. Peace.